Okay, guys, so I'm back. I have my area all set up here. And I actually went ahead and I did this hand because I'm so much worse doing my left hand because I'm left-handed. So I went ahead and I left these 4 nails so that you guys can watch how easy and how fast this gel manicure is to apply. Let me tell you guys, you don't need to be a licensed manicurist or even a manicurist at all to be able to perform this manicure and have this gorgeous, gorgeous gel polish look for yourself at home. I'm going to show you guys how to achieve that really quickly and easily. So what I did was I basically took a cuticle pusher, one of my own, this one here. It's just a regular manicurist pusher. And I pushed my cuticles back. You're going to do the same thing. Okay, you just push your cuticles back a little bit. It's fairly simple and easy. And you want to make sure to scrape up any lifting skin on the edges of your fingernails, okay? And then you can use a brush or you can use anything to really dehydrate the nail and clean off all that debris. I'm using alcohol, of course. Then you're going to want to use their Purify. Purify is a before and after product. So you're going to use this to clean your fingers beforehand, okay? With the Purify one, you're going to clean off your fingernails beforehand, and now they're nice and clean, okay? And what I do with my polishes and stuff is I set them behind the lamp so there's no chance of the LED curing my polishes in the jar, okay? So when you use your polish here, you're going to want to, before you turn your lamp on to cure your fingers, you're going to want to put it behind the lamp, okay? And that's provided there's nothing that's going to be like a mirror shiny on top of this bottle, because it will cure even with a mirror, reflecting the LED light. So with that said, you have your prep here. You can use your Max adhesive. Sorry guys, can't speak today. So you basically brush on your prep. Try not to touch your cuticles, as always. You don't want to do that. Give it a second or two to dry. Okay? And the very first step of this manicure is applying your base coat. Okay? Oops, not that one. This one. Yellow. The yellow one is your base coat. Now, the trick to this manicure is to get everything very, very, very thin. The thicker the layer, the more chances it's going to run onto your cuticles or the skin surrounding your nails, and it's going to cause lifting. Okay, let me make sure I'm in the camera. So what you want to do is you want to bump it up against the edge, okay, the very edge of your nail closest to the cuticle without touching the cuticle. And you want to make sure that you get your entire nail plate, and you also want to cap the edge, okay? Just lightly cap the edge. Wipe off any excess dripping. Do not let that big clump of base coat end up on your fingernail, because it's going to drip and run everywhere, okay? Like I said, the trick to this is the thinnest possible coat. You want to make sure you have coverage, but the thinnest coat that you can get, okay? Thinner the better. Just like a nail polish, you don't want to overdo how thick you make each layer, because first of all, that's not going to depict the pigment. It's not going to make it any darker the thicker you make it, and you're just going to delay curing time, which means it's going to be more difficult to cure. And it could cause lifting. So as thin as possible, get the coverage to each side, every corner of the nail and the edges. Close up your thing before you put it in the lamp. Take your orange wood stick. Take a look at your nails. Make sure that you didn't get any on any of your finger, okay? Then, making sure that everything is behind the lamp, you turn the lamp on. This is a 45-second lamp. I just read it on the box just to make sure so you guys know. It's a 45-second lamp. If you put your base coat or any of the other coats on too thick, you're going to feel a burning sensation on your fingernails. That's just because it's too thick. It's not really a hurting, painful burn. If it gets to be too much, take your finger out of the lamp, shake it for a second, and put it right back in, okay? 1 30-second cure is long enough for the base coat, but this is a 45-second lamp, so I'm just going to go ahead and let it finish curing. And that would be my squeaky chair that I'm sitting in. So once you get your base coat all cured, you're not going to clear anything and you're not going to touch it because it has a sticky layer on it. You're going to choose the nail polish that you want to use. This one is the LED red that came with this kit. Again, these polishes are gorgeous. They're velvety, soft, and very liquidy. They're very, they're not clumpy at all. So you really have to be careful as to how much you're putting on each nail and where it gets. You want to make sure that it does not get on the cuticle. And you want to make sure to cap the edges again. And don't worry about it getting too thin or being transparent. The second coat will fix that, okay? You will have a perfect color coating after the second coat. And although you can be done with this in a matter of minutes, take your time. You know, give yourself enough time to kind of pamper yourself a little bit. Move the polish behind the light and cure it. Okay? If you take your time and you're not rushing, you actually will get a better looking manicure too. I've always found that I can be more precise when I don't feel like I'm rushing. As with anybody, you know, should. Once that's finished curing, you're going to go ahead and you're going to put your second color coat on. And again, you're going to cure it. It's very simple, very easy. And the color, I'll tell you, with this hand, the color just comes out amazing. It's even, it's smooth and shiny, brilliant, like nobody's business. Really, really pretty. Okay? And the best part is that it comes out of the lamp and you clean it off and it's dry. There's no waiting for polish to dry or top coats to dry. Even with the fastest drying top coat that I have, which is the Seshveet Fast Dry, there's still a waiting period. This one, 45 seconds and you're basically a go. And there's no hitting and smudging and leaving fingerprints in your nail polish or any of that when it comes to these gel cure light cured manicures. You basically are ready to just go. So I'm going to close my polish. I saw that I got a little bit on this finger, so I'm going to make sure that I get that off before I cure it. Okay? And back into the lamp I'm going to go. I hate my squeaky chair. But yeah, all of these products are available on their website. I'm definitely going to link everything down below so you guys can head on over there and check it out. It's redcarpetmanicure.com. The people there are very, very nice. If you have any questions, I'm sure they'll answer it. Their website is chock full of information, videos, how-to tutorials. Any questions that you might have, you can be sure that you're probably going to find the answer to them on the website. I'm not being paid to do this review. This is just something that I wanted to do. And they were nice enough to send me some products to do it with. And I'm going to go ahead and finish off. You do not wipe the inhibition layer off until you're finished with your top coat. So you're going to then apply your top coat. Again, The thinness is, it's epic. I can't explain how important it is to get this as thin as you can possibly get it. And this top coat, I can't even explain it. It's like oil. That's how smooth and thin it is. It's very beautiful and easy to use. One thing I have noticed is that the red does come onto the edge of the brush a little bit. Don't worry about that because you can actually brush it off onto the thing, and honestly it doesn't affect any other color. I've used a couple of the other colors. And this time when you cure it, it's so funny because when you look in there under the light, the top coat should actually be showing almost like an ultraviolet purple on top of your nails. It kind of glows a little bit, whereas the colors in the base coat don't do that. So you can tell if you missed a space with your top coat, actually. You'll see the red as opposed to the violet color. So once this is finished curing for 45 seconds, you take your Purify and a clean paper towel or a lint-free napkin, anything that you really use to clean your nails whenever you're prepping. All right, so that was the 45 seconds that it takes to cure. You take your Purify, you basically wipe your nails off. They are completely dry. Do not be afraid to rub these babies, okay? So I've now cleaned all of them. They are gorgeous. All my nails are finished in a matter of minutes. I'm going to use the Revitalize because the lamp does take a toll on your skin a little bit. It's not harmful, but you do want to use your cuticle oils. Use them regularly. You don't even have to wait until you have a manicure. I use mine every single night. It helps with dry skin around the cuticle area. You go ahead and you put it on, and that just smells amazing. Let me just tell you guys that cuticle oil they send you smells so amazing. Give it a quick rub and a massage into your fingers. Okay, and you are just done and ready to go. And I love that. I love not having to wait for anything to dry. They're beautiful. They're finished. They look gorgeous. Very shiny. And let me tell you guys, I've tested these out. The reason why I took my time doing the review is because I don't know if you guys remember, but for a couple weeks I had a burgundy color on this finger. It was actually this polish here. Let me show you guys. It was this color here, this polish here, and it was on this finger. I only did this one finger because I really like to test a product before I give you guys advice on whether or not it's a good product. And I left it on there. I had planned on 14 days. I actually left it on there for 17 days. And it was untouched, unscathed. It wasn't peeling. It didn't chip. It grew out. You could see the growth clearly. It was gorgeous. And honestly, I was in shock because I am a manicurist. You guys know I do some clients' nails all the time, and my fingers are subject to multiple different, a myriad of different chemicals all the time. I'm constantly scraping them with the buffers and doing all kinds of stuff. It is rare for anything, even a product that will last 14 days. It's rare for that to last on my fingernails because I am so rough on them. But when that polish stayed on this finger, I knew that this was going to be a good choice for me, a good choice for most women who are active. So I'm giving this company 2 thumbs up. I absolutely love their products. You guys make sure you head on over to the website. Again, it's Red Carpet Manicure. Check them out. Look at all their products. Ask questions. Safe shopping. Yay. And I'll see you guys soon.